Okay, guys, welcome to Tea Time. Today we will be getting into Brooklyn Queen, her experience with the Goat House. A lot happened. She went on live, explained herself, and there was just a lot going on. But yeah, let's get into it.
The punching bag through the restaurant, and they didn't say anything to us again. And then Teresa walks over to Sophie and Sarah and says, "What's the exact words?" Stop. Is it stop?
Or you guys are effing bullies, yelled in their face.
Yelled in two little girls' face, 13-year-olds, by the way. You guys are being effing bullies.
You didn't get up and go speak.
You didn't get up and go speak to Coco. You guys are being bullies to Coco. What? Coco walks around with an attitude on her face 24/7. All the supporters, you might not know that because you're not with her, but she walks around and rolls her eyes at everyone. But I don't have a problem with Coco. If that's your personality, go ahead, because if that was mine, I would roll my eyes too. If I was in that toxic house, I would roll my eyes too. Anyways, so yeah, and then Delilah's like, before we're leaving, Delilah's like, Brooklyn, Gavin and Coco want to talk to you. They said come here. So I go through the punching bag by myself. Mind you, nobody came with me because I'm not scared, and I went by myself. If you have something to say to me, then you can say it. So I went over there, and Gavin said, why didn't you speak to us? I said, why didn't you speak to me? So I have to speak first? And then Gavin was like, wait, so I have to speak first? I said, look, Gavin, when I was taught that when you walk in somewhere and see someone that you know, you greet them. They don't have to greet you. If somebody walks into my house and doesn't say anything to me, that's disrespectful. And that's how it felt when Gavin and all of them walked into the Saddle Ranch and knew we were going to be there and seen everyone. And we looked like paparazzi in the Goat Fam. That's what it looked like. How bad it
I'm
looked.
finna die.
So, Teresa knew that I would be there because we let her know that everyone was going to be there. And I can get the phone records to prove this from the text messages. But we left. We came home. Me and my mom are sitting here talking about it, and we're like, that was disrespectful. We looked so dumb as a squad together. We looked dumb. So me, my mom, Renee, and Lala, we had to stop at Walgreens because we had to get something. Anyways, we were on our way to the Goat House. We parked. We got out of the car. We walked up to the door and walked right in because the door is always unlocked. So if you guys want to ever visit the Goat House, the door is always unlocked. Anyways. Oh, shoot. Anyways, so we walked in, we walked like up the steps, and Gavin and Coco walked outside. They walked outside of the movie room, and Coco and Gavin were just scared, like somebody just walked in to rob them, like had a gun to their head or something. So they're like, what's going on, Kim? What's going on? Mind you, all of this just happened at the Saddle Ranch. So she's like, what's going on, Kim? What's going on? Oh my God. My mom was like, where's your mom? And he was like, in the car. And then we were like, okay. And then my mom walked outside. We all walked outside, and we went to the car, and Teresa and Jeannie were right there in the car. Jeannie was in the driver's seat. Teresa was in the passenger seat. My mom said, what just happened tonight, we looked like a fool. And I don't know if you guys want to come in the house.
My Instagram just stopped working. But basically, Brooklyn Queen goes into talking about how they were like, they can't get out the car. They can't get out the car. They were trying to imply that her mom was preventing them from getting out of the car. But it's like, how could that happen if Brooklyn and her mom were on the outside and they were on the inside? They're implying that her mom was being forceful and not letting her get out the car. Blah, blah, blah. But that's all for that topic. Let's go back to the live and see more.
Any car, unless it's a cop car. Let's get that straight. Miss Teresa and Jeannie. Jeannie didn't even speak on it because Jeannie's not stupid because she knows what happened. Teresa, you're going to sit here and lie like my mom locked you in the car? You sound really crazy. Let's talk about how you're going to get locked in the car when you owe Heather all this money because you keep speaking on her and Sophie. Let's talk about that. Anyways, so Sophie and Sarah had, Sophie and Sarah were crying, like really crying, and I felt so bad for them because Sarah has been with the GOAT fam through.
Brooklyn Queen, it kind of explained this a little bit, but I'm going to tell you a little bit, just like adding a little bit of my taste. The house is a toxic house. They do fake videos. I mean, I have no problem with that, but it's kind of like this fake reality show kind of thing. She says that too, but with that being said, you can't treat somebody a certain way and expect them to treat you that way back. You know what I mean? That group is super toxic and people leave and leave and leave. Sarah or Sophie, whoever, they stuck with this Gavin guy. And that's the whole thing of it. If somebody sticks with you, you would think that you would treat them with respect, correct? Right or wrong? Anyways, let's get back to it.
Everything. Literally, through everything. Through 4 different squads, through 4 different squads, Sarah has been there for Gavin and been his friend and has not left his side. And so has Katie, the publicist. You guys keep saying she's the manager, she's the publicist. It's just crazy how people can treat someone that they've been knowing. So after the car, Coco's on the phone with Cicely while I'm in the movie room. Because me, Lala, and Lala's mom are in the movie room because we're not finna sit in the car. So we're in the movie room and Coco's in the movie room and I walk in and I'm like, who are you on the phone with? She was like, oh, no one. But I heard her saying, yeah, come over right now. So she called Cicely and Gavin supposedly called Jamie and said, get over here. I don't know what's going on. Kim's over here, da-da-da-da-da. So Jamie comes up to the car and was like, oh my gosh, you guys, what's going on? Gavin told me to come over here. Something was wrong. And then Teresa's sitting there looking stupid, stuttering like, oh my God, Kim's here. And then Jamie was like looking dumb and was like, oh, and then walked in the house. And then when Cicely walked in, I said, Cicely, I thought you had cramps. Oh, I took a nap. I feel better now. Okay. Which anyways, you just said on the paparazzi interview that you left because it was tension going on. Which, okay, that's fine. You don't want to be on Gavin's bad side or whatever. That's okay with me.
I don't know why, but this part stuck out to me the most. I mean, I know why. But the fact that Brooklyn Queen said, oh, yeah, I know you don't want to be on his bad side, that stuck out to me. Because it's saying if you're on Gavin's bad side, you're going to immediately have a possibility of being kicked out of the group. That's not right. That's another form of how they're toxic. They're a toxic group. Let's continue.
I don't care if I'm on his good or bad side. He said he doesn't have respect for me, so I'm not going to have respect for him or his mother. So then Gavin had an actual nosebleed. It wasn't no prank. It was an actual nosebleed because he just has them sometimes, and people can just have nosebleeds out of nowhere. So he was on the scooter and he was having a nosebleed, and he made it seem to Jamie that he fell and busted his nose when he was on the scooter, which that's not.
Now this is just crazy, and this just makes me think more and more, yeah, they may be crazy. Like, how do you do that? You try to get attention, you see that there's so much going on around you, so much bad things going on around you, and you add more to it so that the attention is back onto you. It's crazy, and I think I understand where Brooklyn is coming from. I understand why she feels this way, and I honestly see why these people leave the group.
Happened. So Jamie went outside and told the moms, and they all ran inside. Which, if they all ran inside, I don't know how they were locked in the car. Anyways, they walked inside and they were like, Gavin, what happened? He's laughing because he always has nosebleeds and it's normal. So, and then from Gavin's side, he's saying that my mom drugged Jeannie and Teresa into the office room, which that's not what happened. Teresa said, okay, come on, Kim, we can finish the conversation. That's what happened. And my mom was sitting there telling her how she felt. And I was in there too. And Teresa said, Brooklyn, how do you feel? And I said, I felt really disappointed in all of us as a whole, because you don't walk in somewhere and not speak to your squad members. And I said, we looked really stupid, Teresa. That's my exact words. I said, we look really stupid. We look dumb. We do. Because how do you walk in somewhere and half of the squad's sitting over here and you don't speak? And we're in public and we go to Saddle Ranch all the time.
I feel as though what Brooklyn just said right there, she is totally right. Y'all are a squad and you go here as your little hangout spot. You come here, you're on one side of the room and somebody else is on 6 feet away from you. Like, that's crazy. And that's your squad. So knowing there's going to be people there that know you. So it just looks weird to me how there's going to be one squad member over there and another squad member over there having two separate conversations. It just doesn't make sense, and it doesn't look right on their behalf.
People know we go there. It's clear that we're the GOAT fam, of course. And people, they see what's going on. So, we left. After they had their conversation, we left. And all my mom said was, when our crowns are tilted as a team, we help straighten our crowns. Meaning, if you're a queen or a king and you're messing up and your crown is tilted, all we're gonna do is help you fix it if we're on a team. That's all we're gonna do. And Teresa makes it out to seem like we're just bullies and we're bad, but she went over yelling and cussing
and this is where I felt the need to speak on behalf. You don't curse at a child, whether they're 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You are an adult. Show that you're an adult. It's just the right thing to do. And then you have the nerves to call Brooklyn and her mother crazy and bullies or whatever. That's not right, because you're cursing at people's kids. Be an adult, grow up, and don't curse at no 13, 14, 15-year-olds. Period. That's just that.
13-year-olds' faces saying, you're a effing bully. She didn't say effing, she said the real word. I'm not gonna cuss on him. She said, you're a effing bully. So, I just wanted to clear that up. Also, Gavin, you said keep your name out of my mouth. I'm going to keep your name in my mouth as long as I want to, because you're on the T pages talking about me. How about you unblock me off Instagram so I can comment back to you? Or are you scared? That's all I want to know. Teresa told everyone that my mom came over there drunk and acting all ghetto. Teresa, I really want you to see this live, and I want you to comment on the T pages and T on Squads and Tea Time. I want you guys to screenshot it and post it, because I'm blocked and I can't see what's said. What is ghetto to you? I want to know what's ghetto. Please define the word of ghetto, because if I look up ghetto, the definition... Hold on, I'm on live. The definition of ghetto, let's look it up. Hey Siri, what's the definition of ghetto?
As a noun, it means a part of a city, especially a slum area, occupied by a minority group or groups.
A part of a city.
Do you want to hear the remaining one?
No. How do you go back? Oh. The definition of ghetto. a part of a city, especially a slum area, occupied by a minority group or groups. Me and my mother are from Detroit. So are you trying to say we're ghetto because Detroit's a slum area? Are you trying to say we're ghetto because it's a part of a city that's bad? Or are you trying to say that we're ghetto because she's a white parent and I'm her black daughter? Is that why you're saying we're ghetto? Someone needs to please take her phone away. No, someone needs to take Teresa's phone away because she's on the internet making her son look dumb. You're making your son look stupid, Teresa. Really stupid. Also, I didn't make a video about like everything that's going on because I wanted to go live. Jacob, get off my live. I don't like you anymore. I wanted to go live to let you guys know that none of this is scripted. I don't make scripted videos. I don't make scripted lives. I don't sit there and discuss on the T pages. I'm going to go live, and if you guys want the story, then I gave it to you. That's what happened. And at this point, Gavin, don't say keep my name out your mouth, because it's going to continue to be in my mouth because you're still on the T page speaking on me. So I'm going to speak on you for as long as I can. And that's just that. I didn't sign an NDA with you or your mom, so I don't have to be quiet. You and your mom might have made other people be quiet, but I'll come out and tell the real story. And all I'm doing is sticking up for Corinne, Sarah, Sophie, Heather, Stevie, and Pam because... Oh, and Katie. I'm sorry. And Katie. And because you guys try to make us out to seem like we're just so bad. But really, let's look at the common denominator here. Everyone who left Gavin's squad for the past 3 squads. Why are people leaving these squads? Why are all these kids leaving these squads? And I'm talking about the squads before us. Why are people leaving these squads? Because the common denominator here is Teresa. I'm not even going to say it's Gavin. It's definitely Teresa. Now let's go along the lines of who all left. Brooklyn, Sophie, Sarah, Lexi, Aiden, Riker, Sarah the assistant, Katie the publicist, and all of the moms of all those kids left the group. Why is that? Let's see. Because maybe Teresa told Aiden's dad, you can't wear your own merch in our videos. You can't promote your merch. Let's talk about how Riker left because he didn't feel welcome in the house. He didn't feel welcome because Gavin never talked to Riker one time. The only people talking to Riker was the 3 girls who left. You guys were so mean and bullying people, and that's just so disrespectful. Let's talk about how Sarah has been here for Gavin, and Pam has been there for Teresa, and so is Katie. For those 2 individuals and for their family, helping them through whatever and sticking by their side through everything. Paparazzi Gamer, why are you putting up barfing emojis? Are you mad because I'm telling the truth? You must be mad because I'm telling the truth. And I love how you guys are trying to make it seem like Sophie's the bully, when clearly that was set up. It's just crazy. The Magnus family is really crazy. I'm not even going to say, they're only crazy because of their mom. Since when do we do film pranks? Jacob, it's clearly set up to be this like reality show, like Keeping Up with the Goat Fam. Like, that's what it looked like. Cicely said, what'd she say? I was what's the word? I forgot what the word's called. But she was just sitting there looking. Clearly, they told her to say that. And I'm sorry, but Cicely, you look dumb. You really do. You cannot believe what I'm saying. But Katie Tua stopped Teresa from throwing you out. Teresa seen your dad at the Halloween party and said, we have to get a background check on him. Look at the way he looks. What? So you're stereotyping people because they have a beard and they look like the wolf on Halloween. Like what? That makes no sense at all. Also, Teresa have sent Katie multiple TikToks of Cicely talking about she needs to take this down because look at her in it. Look what she's wearing. This is so inappropriate. I'm just letting everything be known. Because I don't care. And who's going to stop me? Legally, who's going to stop me? Personally, who's going to stop me? Verbally, who's going to stop me? And physically, who's going to stop me? No one. Hey, JoJo, I miss you. Delijah. How are you, Delijah? How are you, Delijah? Would you like to get joined and gone off on again? Hi, Jacob. Would you like to get joined? Look, you guys, I just stand up for what's right, and I do support kindness for all kinds, and I always will. And I can spread kindness and say kindness for all kinds and still sit here and tell my story. I'm not the one being racist. I'm not the one verbally abusing people. And I'm not the one bullying people. So I can tell my story and I can promote kindness for all kinds because there are influencers out here who are going through the same thing as me but isn't able to tell their story. And that's all I'm doing. So if you're a part of the queendom, I need all of you guys to hashtag kindness for all kinds in the comments. Everyone who's a part of the queendom, hashtag kindness for all kinds in the comments. And also drop down crown emojis. Hey, Harrison. Hey, Aunt Terry. And also, to all the moms, if you don't like what I'm saying and you have a problem, please don't go on your son's or please don't go on your child's page commenting back to me. Can you let them do it? Or say what you have to say to my mom? Because, you know, Jamie, you didn't have a problem. You didn't have a problem calling my mom when you said, I just want to let you know, Kim, you had permission from Cicely and Paisha to be in Brooklyn's videos. You said that. And Cicely and Paisha, I didn't do one rude thing, one mean thing to you guys ever in life since I've met you. All I did was try to help you. But of course, since Gavin and Teresa doesn't like us, you guys don't like us at this point. At this point, I don't care. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if the 3,000 people on here doesn't like me. I'm still going to say what I have to say. Hey, Heather. Shout out to Heather because a lot of people talk so bad about Heather, and it's not even funny. It's crazy how someone can break someone down over words on the internet. Like I said, you guys are weird. The Magnus family, you're weird.
So in conclusion, I don't think Brooklyn Queen is in the wrong at all. Because if more than one person is leaving the group and it's not just Brooklyn, then it's obviously not Brooklyn in the wrong. And it's obviously not her mother. It's definitely something going on between them. They want it to be a reality show where they have to act and stuff. But, you know, just have fun. It's for fun. You don't have to make it so serious, and you're making it bigger, and it's not okay. The situation is crazy. But comment down below what videos you want me to post. And don't forget to follow my Instagram. I will have it in the bio. And just DM me all the tea, and I'll post it, and I'll give you credit. Mwah.